Hello, beautiful souls. Okay, let's get situated because we got to talk. We are going to have a heart-to-heart. Who is with me? Ali and Puccino, and they are so cute. And I have with myself that phenomenal crystal that each time I hold it, especially here next to my heart, I feel such a massive, like a love and passion and fulfillment. And it's a deep level of peace as well. And I got this one from Tatiana. Tatiana sent this to me from her amazing passion business she opened after we finished Healed Healer Mastermind last year. And she sent that to me from Austria, which is so loving and beautiful. And I have spent today quite a big chunk of my day in a studio with other 5 women who were doing my eyebrows, and we're going through a training of setting up their own magnificent business that they are passionate about, the beauty business. And I could see that tingling within them, that excitement, that fear as well, joy, just soaking up the energy, and so much balance in the same time. So I wanted to have a little chat with you, between you and me. Please tell me how you feel when you receive my frequency. And lots of people ask me, like, they don't even know how to maybe energy work, which is okay. Like quantum entanglement, if I am in a specific peaceful, loving, kind frequency, which I believe I am at most of the time, if you are just relaxing next to me, face to face or screen to screen, okay, that's exactly the same, you are actually, when you open up without blocking yourself, you're actually receiving that frequency. And the best way to try it out is to, right now, I feel my open, coherent heart. I've been practicing a lot to raise my frequency permanently, really high. So if you will just take a deep breath, relax, release whatever happened and didn't happen, release whatever your mind tells you it should or shouldn't happen, and just be in this now moment. Breathe into your heart and feel the frequency that comes to you. You probably will not know how to name and label, and you don't have to. All you got to do is feel. But looking back at my experience, what I have done, created, achieved, manifested, even in the last year and a half, it's the frequency of massive freedom against all odds, like against the whole universe in planet Earth, I kid you not. It's a frequency that I carry and I share with this beautiful community, a frequency of making 200K year last year, and making a jump from, I don't know, maybe 35, 40K one year to 200 another year, based on just following my heart guidance. So this is the frequency you receive. I manifested the love of my life, and us getting married and having this magnificent paradise and 10 minutes drive to one of the most beautiful beaches in the whole wide world in St. Petersburg, Florida, and so much more. So this is how you can feel and see for yourself if this is the energy and frequency for you. And I wanted us to have a chat to chat. Very, very deep, hard chat to chat. Mostly between one woman and another. Can men benefit from it? Yes, of course. But it's based on feeling, not being driven by must and thinking, not being driven by thinking. And I wanted to talk as a woman to one because my experience on this planet in this lifetime is as a woman. And we as women, we as humans on the spiritual journey, men as well, are made to believe that in order for us to heal, in order for us to succeed with whatever it is that we need to succeed, with being successful and being seen as successful and all of it, whatever the meaning of successful means to you, you've got to figure this one as well, because for some people it is healing from and turning the DNA expression in your cells that creates cells that say I love you and I want you to be longer in this body, instead of recreating the cells which DNA expression says, you know, you're gonna die very soon. So whether this is your success, definition of success, or maybe it is a number, or maybe it is a feeling behind the number, maybe your definition of success is to have a family with your soulmate, with your divine counterpart, and beautiful pair of fluffy, cute puppies. Whatever it is your success, please be sure to be crystal clear on that, because if you are not crystal clear on that, how the heck can universe deliver that to you, right? If you label something successful, does it feel right to you? So you have to be crystal clear in alignment with your soul's expression. And we have been made believe that in order to be successful, we've got to become fearless. No fear, not at all. And you look at those people who did amazing things against all odds, all of a sudden they're just manifesting miracles. You look at those people who are just crushing, they're just doing so amazingly, and you feel there is no way that she has any insecurities or that she feels uncomfortable in her body. We just attach those assumptions, and in the same time we create massive block for ourselves. Oh no, I had a fearful thought, it means I cannot be successful today. Oh no, I ate too much last night when we were out, I don't feel comfortable in my body, it means I am not in alignment, there's something wrong with me, okay? So whatever it is we do and the meaning we give, it creates our reality. And I wanted to share with you the breakthrough that changed everything for me. If you are ready, you're gonna feel so phenomenal when you will allow your heart to open and receive this beautiful divine download. And the thing that absolutely blew my mind was that I can be, that for example, fearless doesn't mean not fearing, it means fearing less. It means that in order for me to expand and be the frequency and energy of that version of myself, my heart tells me I came here to be, I don't need to be pure white black canvas. I don't need to be so white snow clean and never experience ever again a fearful thought or resentful thought. It doesn't tell me I have to be perfect or a saint. It means that my focus is so strong on that ideal, on that version, the feeling and internal vision emotionally embedded in my system is so strong that despite me noticing, accepting and experiencing everything that it doesn't feel right, I can still stay so focused. And if there is something that it's missing, that it's not enabling me to stay focused, I will find, it is my job to find something or someone to help me stay focused. It could be a whole team of people. It could be whole different healers, doctors, trainers, coaches. Most of people who feel and call themselves successful, they say it takes a village. They have a whole team around them. They have 5, 6, 10, 30 people around them. They have 2 people around them. They have 1 person around them. All of them have a team. All of them work with a team. They know they didn't came here to do this on their own. And if I would keep on sticking to that idea from the past, that I have to do it alone, if not, it means I actually cannot do it, there's no way that I would create over 200 videos here with so much love and high frequency that I'm sharing with the world for years now. There's no way I would create these 200 or 300 posts sharing with you that everything is possible and you can do that as well. There is no way I would create Healed Healer Mastermind and have those one-on-ones where people healed from incurable diseases with my help and support and the team I have created, opened doors and allowed people, the right people who feel the call to come and be an active part of, like Healed Healer Mastermind or the group meditations. Tuesday, 3 p.m. EST, next meditation, Sovereign Hearts Group. All the details are over there. You are welcome to come and join us and allow yourself to receive that help, support and beautiful guidance and that beautiful frequency of love that opens your heart to your wisdom, to your unique, magnificent energy, instead of being consumed with your focus on what's wrong. And don't get me wrong, it's such an important part to know my old patterns. I need to know them. My brain was wired like that for most of my life. If I'm not aware of it, I'm lying to myself. And this is actually something that makes me feel the most heavy. And I know many of you are feeling exactly the same way. Please send an emoji below if that's your case. But we feel so heavy. We try to get somewhere. We try to make something. We go for it so hard. And the most important place we run away from is our heart. My past pattern is to lose my honesty with myself. Honesty that something doesn't feel right over here. I am somewhere here out of alignment, and what I'm doing is not working. There's something that has to be changed, and most of the time, in order for something to change, I have to step it out of it. I have to get myself out of my own way, get out of that pattern, and watch that pattern from distance, from above, instead of being in it and being swooped by it like that. And then, oh, what's going on? And recently, it was a time in my journey where I had to become so honest with myself and look at it. I think I've been lying to myself a little bit recently, and I really value that experience in a big time, because it showed me, whoa, Eliza, look at your foundation. You're forgetting about your foundation for a flick of a second. Just go back and look at your foundation. And it took me a few hours, and the foundation was back again to being so solid, so beautiful, beaming with that internal Eliza light. And I wanted to share with you that you're no longer alone in this journey, and you don't have to stay alone in this business. You don't have to go and through the healing and manifesting your desires and shape-shifting your reality. You don't have to do it alone. If you meant to do it alone, how come there is 8 billion people on this planet? Huh? Good question, right? Yeah. And that's what's happening when you are joining a community, a tribe of like-minded people, like-minded women who are asking questions, because for thousands and thousands of years we've been asking questions. How am I gonna survive? How am I gonna get food on the table for my children? How am I gonna find a man of my dreams? Because without it, I'm just a woman, so I cannot do it. Whatever it is your mind was fed with, whatever you see in the movies, all the past generations, hundreds and thousands of years, 99% of time it was all about survival. But we now created our life so comfortable that if we don't start asking different questions, we die from inside out. And that internal pain and turmoil is constant. We try to numb it, but it no longer works. We try to numb it with alcohol, food, sex, spending money we didn't earn yet. Everything I did, chasing the one, trying to figure out how to be liked, approved, and seen by others, forgetting I'm the source of my own unconditional abundant love, which is here and he is on the lookout. Hello everyone, hello. Right, Puccina? I love you too. I love you too. Oh, Ali doesn't want to be left out. Okay, hello everyone. That's our puppy love. Puppy love for you too. Oh, I love you so much. Oh my goodness, they are just so special. They are so special. So when we create which what happened since, I don't know, 70s starting happening, we started creating such a comfort zone. Everything we do in our life is to hurry up and make something more comfortable, and then we die in that comfort zone. Because that internal call to be healed, that internal call to be my unique and magnificent light into this call, into this world, is constantly pressed down with too much food, too much drink. The body uses its vital life force energy that creates new worlds, new ideas, new communities, new empires. Now it is all wasted on processing the food that doesn't belong in your body. Okay, this is what we do day in, day out. This is what I did most of my life, not having a clue. And that's okay. It's just that it's created different desires. And through that internal pain and feeling like, oh my God, I think I'm gonna die. I really think I'm gonna die because everything inside of me is black. I don't see a hope for tomorrow. That's where I was 7.5 years ago. And that had to change. My whole thinking, behaving, feeling. Feeling thought creates a feeling and emotion, and it's like a dynamo. They feed one another. They're fed by my attention and identification with it. So right now, when we are in such a comfort zone, we got to ask ourselves a new questions. How can I be the most unapologetic version of myself? Can I accept that I am the one? I am the one in my family to break those patterns and do not pass them on. Okay? We ask a different questions. How can I make this world a better place? I've got to start with myself. How can I be more honest with myself about what I think and feel and how I behave in my day? Do I speak to my wife the way I would love to be spoken to every single minute? Okay? So these are all the questions I got to ask myself daily. If not, the old Eliza comes back and it takes over, tries to take over. And if it takes over for a little bit, that's okay as well. That's okay as well. Because I'm no longer slave to guilt and shame. I can shake it off, I can apologize. And I can allow myself to make a new decision right now. Bzzzt, back to this present moment. What is it within me that needs to be seen and felt right now? There it is. I didn't spend enough of time with me at the morning, and now I subconsciously, unknowingly chase something and someone to fulfill that need. There it is for me to be fulfilled. So allow yourself to ask yourself a new questions. If I am not in a survival mode, what questions would I ask to expand and express my divinity? What idea through my own skin and heart and love would I bring into this world? And if there is something missing, I cannot do that yet, how can I learn how to heal my nervous system? How to heal my perception of the world so I'm not a victim to what's happening outside of me, but a victorious creator of my reality that chooses compassion instead of judgment and criticism. This is the hardest thing that I have ever had to tackle on. Instead of judging something and someone, straight away tune into my heart and feel compassion. This is the hardest thing. My program, that little plate in my head is to straight away judge, criticize, reject, refuse, and spit on it instead of show compassion. And I'm no longer blaming anyone for me being this way. I'm no longer blaming my upbringing. There was so much love over that my mind is not allowing me to see until I allow myself to be healed. So the biggest secret to the success is that you don't have to be pure white snow, clean out of your past in order to expand both ways. We learn more space, more love, more compassion for the old stuff. We address them, we look at them, we accept them, we don't try to get rid of it, shift, manipulate it, beat the heck out of it. We create more space for it, which is a paradox. And then it transmutes on its own, as long as it has enough of space to expand into. Because old frequency is a low frequency. It's very, very deeply embedded small thing. It needs a lot of space to expand into and create light. But it's doing it on its own, without us trying to manipulate this, or push or force. Especially not when we are rejecting ourselves as imperfect human beings. And once you can create that, when you create more space for it, in the same time you can learn from yourself or others how to expand in both directions and be so focused on that vision that comes from your divine heart of who you came here to be, which is what feels the most blissful and amazing to you, and expand both ways in the same time. This is the secret. But first you have to figure out what is your definition of success for this chapter of your journey, not for your whole life, right? Just for right now, just for this now moment, for this chapter where you are right now. I wanted to share that with you because that revolutionized everything for me. The deeper I go into self-love, self-acceptance, compassion of this beautiful being that went through 40 years in this life, and it's still standing, it's still expanding, despite most of my life being in depression, crying in toilets every day and every night. Despite all of that, despite all of the harm and hurt I've put myself into, myself, I can learn to love that side of me that shows me now what's not working. It shows me what I can share with others, so you don't have to make the same mistake to learn the lesson, if you are open to receive that help and support. Many people is living in such a deep unworthiness that they are not allowing themselves to receive the love, support and help. There is a block here that doesn't allow the pain in, but in the same time it doesn't allow the love in, doesn't allow the pain out, and it doesn't allow the love out. And if you have struggles in any shape and form with opening your heart, message below, post a heart emoji or any other emoji, let me know. And on Tuesday meditation, if that's the case, we will get you and help you open your beautiful heart so we can feel what is it like to live in a bliss state of mind, if it is at the beginning just for 1 second or 2. Still better than none, right? Okay, lovely, so I'm gonna finish with that. I had to have my heart-to-heart with you. I just feel absolutely phenomenal. I feel so grateful and blessed to be able to do what my heart guides me to do, to follow my passion, do my inner work, and make it all fun, make it amazing, not something I have to do. That is really difficult for me to push myself to do anything I think my mind tells me I have to do, because if my mind tells me that, then it's like, I don't know if that's a good idea. So I'm gonna finish this video with that. For some of you that are maybe right now on your healer journey. By healer, I mean every one of us is a born healer. We all can heal ourselves and heal one another. It's depending on the frequency we are at. Depending on where you are on your journey, maybe there is a moment right now for you, some of you, where you feel, and you just simply feel in your heart, and you know, okay, I've been doing this on my own, I got myself so far, which is amazing. Now it is time to use someone else's help, support, guidance, community, and one-on-one help. If that's the case, press that link over here. Very soon I'm opening only 5 spots. I'm allowing only 5 souls into Healed Healer Mastermind Self-study group, and all the info is in the link attached. No pressure if you don't feel like it's for you. Even better if you will read and see, you know what, that's not for me. I want only people who would reach out to me who feel like, you know what, this is everything I need and desire. And we have experienced a magnificent healings. Puppies are going psycho. We have experienced a magnificent healings from Hashimoto, from past lives trauma, from this life's trauma, Kundalini awakening, people opening their own businesses and passion work. We have experienced a lot of miracles happening through just Healed Healer Mastermind, which is phenomenal. If you want to know more, let me know, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining this heart-to-heart stream of consciousness. I'm gonna sit over here, relax, and then I will continue with my day. I'm wishing you absolutely all the best, lots of love, and I will see you soon.